A tender loli named Akiko travels all over town looking for her brother, Akito Himenokouji's house. Two siblings Akiko and Akito Himenokouji have been separated for 6 years. After their parents died, they both went to live with separate families. Now after a long time, they can move in together. When she arrives, she confesses to him that she feels strange seeing him after so long, and the fact that they are schoolmates makes it even stranger. He tells her that there is nothing to worry about and tells his sister to take a bath to relax. Akiko blushes because she thinks he is seducing her. She then goes to the bathroom and thinks her brother will come to spy on her, but Akito didn't do his something. Because our boy is really innocent. But our hypothesis totally changed at night, when he goes to Akiko's room to say goodbye before going to sleep and realizes that she is offended by him since he did not go to spy on her. The boy uses logic and reminds Akiko that they are siblings and it wouldn't be right to do that. She doesn't seem to fully understand what her OniAi-chan told her, so she invites him to spend the night together. He pretends not to take hints from his crazy sister and leaves the room. The next day, the sibling talks about their childhood. At that moment, Akiko confesses to her brother that she loves him and he thinks her sister is referring to family love, so he responds in kind. She blushes and ends up fainting. Upon waking up, Akiko discovers that she is not the only girl in the house, but that Akito has a group of wives living in Sweet Home, Alabama. After seeing this, Akiko feels jealous. The girls are called Jinbei, Arashi, and Anastasia, and they also want to date Akito. This means that now Akiko has competition. Akito and Akiko have breakfast and she really wants to talk about romantic topics with him. She is already imagining getting married to her brother. The girls all go to school and they notice that Akiko is really angry. When they return home, they start to make dinner. Every single girl starts to argue about who will sit next to Akito. Akiko thinks she is the only one who deserves to sit near Akito. Akiko during dinner tries to kiss her brother, who of course rejects her advances. Also, the girl wants to feed Akito so that he does not have to do anything. Akiko spends hours reading erotic novels about incest relationships. It seems that she has found novels that Akito himself has written but under a different name. She gets really excited, but soon Akito arrives and stops her reading. He does not want her reading that stuff at home, and he also still does not want to date her. Akiko does not want to give up and she promises to seduce him one day. Akito is actually a writer in his spare time and he goes to a special meeting with his publisher. He also talks with his editor called Kaoruko. They meet at a restaurant and there she gives him a few updates. Akito has to write a new novel and prove that he is a valuable writer to the publisher. Akito is pretty nervous as he does not have any story ideas. Still, with his editor, he plans to start some work in the future. Akito and Akiko continue going to school together like normal. Still, Akiko wants to talk about their dating every time. Akito does not want to listen to that as he hates the idea. Akiko tells him that it's okay if he rejects her now, he will want to date her soon. When Akiko leaves, a girl called Anna talks with Akito. Anna wants to have a picnic with Akito and he accepts the offer for next weekend. Akiko gets really emotional when she sees that Akito is spending time with other girls. The two siblings go into the park to talk. Akiko admits that it's pretty hard as they have no time alone. Akito promises that they will find time to hang out and spend time together. Akiko and Akito are doing laundry. Also, Akito is putting some decorations in the dorm. Akiko has the plan to climb up the ladder so that Akito finally shows her pervy side. Akito is not interested at all and sends Akiko to climb the ladder on her own. Akito has had enough of her constantly trying to seduce him every day. Akito runs into Anna, who also lives in the dorm with the rest of the girls. Anna acts very strange and needs help opening a door. It seems that Anna likes Akito and wants to spend time with him. Later in the day, Akito goes outside to get the laundry in the house. He then collects Akiko's panties. For that reason, she calls him a pervert and she is happy that he finally admits his feelings. Akito tells her that he is literally taking the laundry inside. He doesn't care about her panties. That same day, Akito finds Anna alone in a room sleeping. He gets her up and she thanks him. Anna tries to repay Akito, but he rejects her offer. The following day at school, Akiko and Akito have lunch near a tree. Suddenly, Anna appears and asks Akito out on a date. She wants him to date her and be her boyfriend. She also admits that her feelings are real. Akiko loses her mind as she is totally furious at the idea of Akito dating someone else. Akito is at work and when he returns home, Jind is preparing some food. Jind is another girl living in the dorm. She actually really likes Akito but does not want to show that. The two have dinner and Akito comments that it seems like they are almost married. This makes Jin blush. Akito suggests that they should eat dinner in her room. Jin goes and gets changed into a pretty dress. She explains that this is the only way to welcome any new guests. While eating the food, they talk about life. That same day, Anna asks Akito to help her organize her room and make it more clean. Her room is really messy as it's filled with toys and plush animals. Anna has really invited Akito into her room to try and seduce him. The two have a romantic moment, but Akito leaves before anything serious can happen. The girls all get together and plan a better way to talk with each other. They also invite Akito to the meeting. The girls want things to be less formal between them. Akito agrees that this is a good idea. Akiko later gets involved and she starts to panic and makes a scene. Akito then explains to the other girls that they have to understand since Akiko is a bit strange. While on his way to work, Akito gets a phone call from his publisher. It seems that they want more novels for the female population. Akito is invited to meet with his publisher that same day to talk about his future projects. Akito goes to his publisher's office and there he meets up with Kaoruko. She invites him to her office and they have a drink. She is really drunk, so she has no control of herself. Akito stops her advances in seduction. Then Kaoruko confronts Akito about his novels. It seems that Akito has been writing novels that all have a love story between a brother and sister. Kaoruko now thinks that maybe Akito has feelings for his real-life sister. He tries to explain that books are a work of fiction and he does not want to date his own sister. After the meeting is over, Akito goes back home to hang out with the girls. Arashi and Akito get locked in the shed. Arashi decides to take advantage of Akito as he is afraid of her. She admits that she wants him but only for herself. Akito is totally trapped as he cannot escape. Suddenly Akiko breaks down the door and frees Akito. Kaoruko is still not sure that Akito is telling her the truth. His novels are too interesting and they seem to be his real feelings. She decides to visit Akito at his home and talk with the other girls about his true intentions with his sister. When Kaoruko arrives at the dorm, she is met by Akiko, who of course makes it seem like she is dating her brother. Akiko talks about how special Akito is and how they are going to be dating very soon. Kaoruko ends her visit and now she is convinced that Akito and Akiko have romantic feelings for each other. The other girls find out about this and they want to stop this from happening. Now Akito and Akiko are not going to share a room and they have to keep their distance from each other. Afterwards, Arashi puts a woman called Arisa to be the housekeeper. Arisa is now part of the dorm and things get complicated. Akiko now thinks that there are too many girls in the dorm and all of them want to take Akito from her. She then decides to challenge Arisa to a competition. This tournament will determine who is a better match for Akito. Akito finally announces that he loves both of the girls as his sisters but nothing more. Akiko and Arisa are now both disappointed as they want to date Akito. All the girls decide to go buy new swimsuits for a visit to the beach. Arashi, Anna, Jinbei, and Arisa all go shopping. They invite Akito to come with them and decide which swimsuit is the best. Jinbei sometimes acts very strangely. One day Akito finds her talking with a cat near the school. Jinbei likes to talk with animals as she is a very nice person. Later in the day, Akito gets really sick and he is in bed all day. All the girls have a massive fight as one of them wants to prove that she is the best at taking care of Akito. The girls turn his sickness into a competition. Jinbei remembers the first time she met Akito and how since that day he has only seen her as a boy. Jinbei is disappointed because she wants Akito to acknowledge her as a woman. Akito finally gets better from his cold and all the girls want to know who took the best care of him. This is very important to them to find out who is the winner. Akito admits that Arashi was the best at taking care of him. She went into his room and changed his head towel, but that was enough. Kaoruko also gets sick with the same cold as Akito. She is also convinced that Akito likes his sister in a romantic way. Arisa then spots something strange in the woods, so all the girls travel there to investigate. The girls get lost in the forest and they do not find anything really interesting there. Anna then remembers her past and she also thinks about Akito and Akiko. Anna remembers how she felt the first time she met Akito all that time ago. The girls manage to find a way out of the woods. During their trip, they did not spot any kind of ghosts. Suddenly things become creepy. In front of the door, small cats are found and there is a green flame nearby. All the girls are now totally scared and jump in bed with Akito. Akiko and Akito talk later about their relationship. Akiko is sorry for doubting her brother and that he would come for her at some point. It's then revealed that Akito and Akiko are not actually siblings and only Akito knows that. They are not related by blood, but Akito does not want to tell Akiko as she needs a brother. The end. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and click the bell icon to get new anime recaps.